Greetings, my name is Rudimentary Rob and welcome back to Rudiheim. This would be episode 6 of my stream-only series where it is not possible for me to do any progress offline because, well, you know, I said so. Now, today, we're not going to look at the back of my head. Let's look heroically off to the horizon as we have our God rays making it a bit hard to see anything, but hey, that's all good. I think lots of sun and brightness and amazingness is definitely appropriate this morning because, haha, I am now streaming on Twitch. Now, I'm going to have a little tab out and I have a lot of stuff running here at the moment. Now I need to test to see if my Twitch chat is coming up. Yes, it works! Haha! Awesome. Alright, so as you can see, we have a chat overlay there coming up for Twitch, and we have a separate chat overlay coming up for YouTube as previous. I haven't changed that one. I had to rescale it a little bit, or resize it a little bit, just so I could make room for the Twitch one, but they're both roughly the same size. So, yes. Let me do a little test over here. Oh, for God's sake, just do it. Oh, really? Alright. I had a bit of a system issue this morning. And unfortunately, that has left me a little bit unorganized with things. So, just bear with me while I... Oh, for heaven's sake, why are you being... I'll have this all sorted in a moment. Sorry about this, guys, but this is me living up to the rudimentary brand. I need that one and one of those. How is everyone this morning? Hello, Annihilate. How are you going today, good sir? Is the main squeeze doing better this weekend? Hopefully she had a nice, quick and oh, for heaven's sake, trying to do two things at once on a Sunday morning is really not a great way of going, but hey, it's a thing. Yes, hope she's going alright. Hope everything is going alright. Yes, sorry, I'm going to focus on the task at hand here for a moment because the multitasking brain is really just not doing all of the things that it should be doing. I didn't think it was going to... didn't think it was going to log me out of my OBS YouTube-y thing. But that is exactly what I'm battling with at the moment. That is good. Annihilate, thank you for following me on Twitch. Awesome. Now, let's have a little look-see. Now the chat should be working. Testing. Hello? Yes! Awesome. Yeah, the YouTube chat wasn't working on the overlay, but that was because the stupid thing had signed itself out. So that's fine. We've now fixed that. We need to have a bit of that action. No, we don't. We don't need that one. We need... Woohoo! Alright, it's all working. Yay! Let's jump to Valheim and let's start looking at actually doing something. I'm streaming Valheim and I'm going to do something. Damn. What a life we lead. Ooh, yes, we are definitely going to need to do something because we are just about out of food. So I think we're going to start the stream nice and quiet. We're just going to have a bit of housekeeping. So we're going to see if we can get some food sorted, and we might start with just committing to making a few small improvements or additions to our to our portal hub, because that is definitely a very massive unfinished project at the moment. Why can I hear somebody throwing rocks over here? It's rude to throw rocks. Are they not over here? Are they over here? Oh, I don't know. I'm hearing things now. It's all good. Alright. Do we have turnips? No, we don't. Oh. They're probably going to need another day. Alright, what have we got for emergency food supplies? Not a lot. Well, that'll let me make another couple of deer stew. Do I have any bear meat? No. Oh, I know what I need. I haven't made the cooking upgrade. Oh, and I can't make the cooking upgrade until I've got my turnips. Right, I remember where I'm up to now. Alright, I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to be running things a little bit close to the wire here, but we're going to go and start on the portal hub first. That's not the portal hub, that's a different one. No, this is the hub. Yes, this is the hub. See, this is a problem with only playing once a week. I just completely forget where things are. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get out here and we're going to see if we can close this off. Uh-oh. That wasn't quite the way I wanted to do that. That's fine. Is that our 2-star? Come on. Nope. Cool. Alright. Let's do a bit of this action. Oh, I can't reach over there. Alright, well let's... What's going to line up with a grid? Probably there. Nope. Not off to a great start this morning, I tell ya. It's a bit of a welcome to Sunday kind of moment going on here. There we go. Now we're getting it. Hey? Didn't that snap? No. Huh. Alright, let's try this again. We'll get the hang of it. Don't worry, we will get there. Oh, I see, that went too low, did it? Yeah, it did. That's what's wrong. That's a snap. There we go. Hey, we remember how the stuff works. might be okay. Yes, it is. That's going to be okay. That sounds like a neck. Weird. Oh, that's on its own build grid. That's fine. Alright, now, because we've got stuff that spawns out here, we're going to put a little... We're going to put a little thingy out here. Yeah, we'll deal with you in a minute. Crafting bench. We want one of them, and just for giggles, we'll leave that one there as well. Alright, that should eliminate spawns out there. I think that'll eliminate spawns sufficiently out there. Oh, hello, good morning, Melina. How is your lovely self this morning? Yes, I am building... it's not going to be a full-on, like, normal base. This is just going to be a portal hub. So the battle has been to essentially try and get as much of this spawn safe as I can. And look, it's been a bit of a hard fought battle, but oh, that's not where that's supposed to go. Yeah, it's been a bit of a hard fought battle, but we are pretty much at a point now where I can kind of start filling this in a bit, and it's just going to be something I'm just going to be chipping away at in the background. Maybe spend a little bit of each stream just getting some of it ready. Why does that not line up? Whatever. Oh, we're on a different... Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that, and we'll pretend like we intended to do that right from the get-go. I mean, all this is just foundations, really. It's all going to get covered up. It's all going to get covered up eventually by some fancy flooring. Now, speaking of fancy flooring, I think the start of my... I think I'm going to make the start of my portal hub. Well, we're going to have a dock over here, so let's start work on this. Alright, you're not supported. Alright. I'll do a bit of this action just to... No, that was the wrong position. My OCD is just going to be the worst when it comes to doing this, but it's fine. Yeah, that should work alright if I do that. Yeah, it's happy. If it's happy, I'm happy. Ah, stupid. And falling in the water again. Come on. Oh, that's the stupid logs in the way. Alright, well, let's go around this way. Do a bit of this. I might just might just try and get a little bit of this done. Just so that I've got... I can put some portals down that I can actually make ready use of now. Otherwise I'm just going to be constantly... otherwise I'm just going to be constantly working around and working around and working around, so... These should be happy because they'll support each other. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you can span a gap like that if you've got support on either side. The sides end up supporting the middle. So that's cool. Alright, let's get a little bit of cover going on. Said this is going to be my dock, didn't I? So I don't want to go too close. Let's go about here. That's going to be there, so we'll drop one there, and we'll drop one there. Honestly, this is just going to be pretty damn ugly for the moment. What do we got? 6. I want to be able to run around on top of it just in case I need it. So we're going to go with a bit of this action. Oh, good morning, Ollie. How are you today? So I'm a bit in build mode at the moment, so I'm not watching chat like a hawk. How are you this morning, lovely? I suppose it's evening for you guys, but you know how it is. Alright, I said it's going to be ugly, and it definitely is. Now, we are going to put down... let's go out of build mode for a minute, put the camera in a bit. We're going to... That's our roof, so we're going to go here, will do. And we're going to pack them in. I'll separate them out later and make them look a bit prettier. I'm only going to get 3 on a side anyway. Yeah, I'm only going to get 3 on a side. Alright, whatever. Whatevs. Let's just space them out anyway. Alright, so that's you. We're going to go with here. And we might go with another row. I reckon this will probably be enough to keep us out of trouble for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes? 10 tops? Alright, so we'll start down here. What's our naming convention at the moment? We are... have I labelled any of my portals? Oh yeah, I have. Oh yeah, it's numbered. Because these are coming from portal hub. I'm going to start a new round. Oh, I've got some more coffee here I'm ignoring as well. Alright, where are we going with chat? Let's grab that out. I've got that in. How about I drag that up there so I can see it? That's a better deal. Aha, now I can see all my chats. Did some pressure washing today, which was badly needed. I find it oddly satisfying. Yes, I would too, actually. If I had a pressure washer, I think I'd find that more than just a little bit addictive, cleaning stuff off. In fact, I probably should get one. I'm starting to get some jobs that would benefit from having one. Portal hub on, that's huge. I see you have big plans. Oh, yes, I have all my plans. Many, many things about me are big. I'll leave a uncomfortable silence there. Including frequently my lack of sleep is usually a big issue as well. And that is a thing for today. I made the mistake of having a nap yesterday. I thought it was a mistake, but then I thought, oh yeah, I'm super tired. I should just have one. So I did. And then I had a bit of trouble getting to sleep last night, and I ended up waking up a bunch of times. So I consequently ended up rolling around a lot, and I was worried I was going to destroy my neck again. Oh, that's 5. Oh, it should be 6. So I ended up getting out of bed about 4 o'clock. So in reality, I've been awake for 3.5 hours already, which is coincidentally pretty much exactly the number of shots of coffee that I've had as well. So yeah, it's going to be a very caffeinated kind of stream today. So welcome to the show, welcome to the party, welcome to the hyper focus now. But by the end of the towards the end of the stream, I'm probably going to have a bad case of brain fade, and my brain's not going to work. But that's fine. That's what we all sign up for. Not sleeping. Ah, see, but Melina, in addition to randomly not being able to sleep, I'm not going to make a competition out of this, but due to my sleep apnea, it is treated, by the way, but occasionally the results are not great, and even when I have an allegedly perfect night's sleep, it actually isn't. And about halfway through the day, my brain just stops working, because in reality I didn't have a perfect night's sleep. So yeah, it's there's self-inflicted elements of my inability to sleep, but equally there are elements that are very much out of my control that still, cause issues with my ability to have quality sleep. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with the universe. I'm in a bit of a way. These turnips, they've had, I think they're a day and a half. You know what, we're late in the day. We might sleep out and hope they've popped in the morning, because we've got some major need for some major food production. I've got only a little bit of deer meat left, so I can make probably another deer stew or two. But we don't have any more bear meat. We've actually worked our way through it, which is kind of crazy. Oh look, Ollie, here's some Cornwall weather for you. This is Valheim's way of saying hi. We've got turnips. Guys, we've got turnips. Well, we've got some. They're in the middle of popping, but this will let me do... I can start cooking. I won't replant until all of these are popped, but I'm going to have a lot of cooking to do. Oh, hello, Mr. Flint. Alright, so, on the whole bow thing, I'm still on the fence about what I want to do. Let's put it down to two options, and you vote 1 or vote 2 in the chat. This goes on Twitch as well if anyone's watching over there. Option 1 is I'm allowed to have any bow I want, but I am limited to just the basic, the basic wooden arrows that you can make on a workbench. So these ones. So I can have as many of those as I want, but I can never upgrade my arrows. Or I can use an early bow, so let's say a fine wood bow, like that one. I'm allowed to have a fine wood bow, but I can use any arrows that I want to use with that fine wood bow. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is I'm having issues with hunting, and I'm just rubbish at losing spears. So I'm just going to wave a little white flag on thrown spears for a choice for hunting. I'm just going to go back to having a bow, but I'm going to limit the bow use so that I'm not just going to be using it 100% of the time for boss fights and things like that, which I don't really want. Oh, Ollie, crude bow with any arrows. Oh, I like your thinking. Does a crude bow have decent durability? No, it doesn't, so it is something that's going to wear out quite. The reason why I was looking at the fine wood bow is the accuracy is better in a hunting sense, but more it's got better durability, so it doesn't wear out in 5 seconds. But look, if you think crude bow, yeah, I could make that work. So I guess 2, but downgraded. Okay, alright, well I've got 1 vote for 2. Yeah, that's alright, we're not... It's all good, Melina. Look, sleep is just the universal equalizer of stuff. You either have good sleep and you end up taking it for granted, or you have garbage sleep and it... can I get close enough under here? Let's have a look. Yes, I can. I was going to put this behind here because the spice rack tends to get in the way if I put it out the front here. Oh, turnip stew, thank heavens. So yeah, I can't remember. Vote 1 was... that's right. Vote 1 was just wood arrows, but with any bow. Or vote 2 is any arrows, but with a very limited bow, be it crude or fine wood. And I'll leave that open if anyone jumps in later and decides. I won't do anything with it this session. Actually, what I might even do is I'll create a poll on my community page on YouTube, and we can make it official. Boar meat. Yes, I've got decent amounts of boar meat. Alright, let's do some turnip stew. Entrails and thistles. Yeah, we're going to want sausages as well. thistles. Got decent amounts of entrails. Alright, this will be fine. Running out of turnips. I forgot that the old turnip stew needs... it needs quite a lot of turnips. I need to put that away. Carrot soup. Carrot soup is decent stamina. I might make some of that. Yeah, we got loads of carrots. Alright, what would we like to see today? I've got a few things that we can probably be looking at doing. I mean, I'm doing one of them now, was to solve our food problem, and we seem to have achieved that to an extent. I'm thinking that we probably would benefit from finding the trader. So locating a trader is going to be a bloody good idea. What are these? These are 25, 25, and 20. Oh, good. They're going to run at the same speed, so I don't need to carry twice as many sausages. That's all good. We'll get rid of that. Oh yeah, get rid of the mushrooms. Is there anything else that we think we would like to do or see in today's little epic adventure? I'll put those away in a minute. Alright, have we got everything popped now? Yes, it looks like we do. Awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, what do we need? We want this little fella. And we want to plant a whole bunch of turnips. That'll do. Alright, let's get this in here. Now. Yeah, I want to find an epic location to put my, proper base in. So that's why Yeah, that's why I decided I wanted the portal hub. Is because I'm going to need a lot of room. Because, look, I absolutely love the way you do portals, Milena, but I'm just not organised enough to remember to label stuff on the map. So I just tend to throw down, portals at two ends and then set them and forget them. And even if I never use them again, it's just kind of the... Oh, hello. That's a 2-star neck. Yeah, I just don't tend to use them again, so... I need to set my draw distance out. There we go. I turn that down for when I play with Ollie to reduce the lag a bit. Now, where were we? We have a boat all the way up here. And that's where... Oh, hang on. What do we do with our longship? We were loading it up with iron. We didn't sail it back. That must be where our longship is. I think we left it up there. 02, which will be over here. So where's 03? Oh, hang on. Before we go through a portal where there is most likely some nasties, how about we eat some food? That could have been a very short trip. How's the Twitch stream? Anyone watching over there? Is it nice and lag free and all the rest of it? Oh, that's right. We had this. Yeah, we cleared this one out. That's right. Ah, there's me 3 marker right there. Alright, so we were done with that one, but there is more to this swamp. You know what? We're going to pick this up. And we're going to go for... We're going to go for a run and see if we can find... I don't really want to stir up trouble with the Surtlings just yet, so let's get rid of these things instead. Ooh, that's an elite. Well, the advantage of being hyper caffeinated is I shouldn't miss any of those parries for a while. That might have a Vesvigia stone in that tower as well. I can see the red glow. Yep, that's what that is up there. We already know what bone mass is, but the fact that there's a marker there kind of pretty much confirms we're in the neighbourhood. Trophy? Nope, no trophy. Apparently my luck's worn out with trophies, but that's fine. Yeah, that's our bone mass location. All good. Now, this gives us a bit of a view. Okay, there's a structure over there. Got quite a bit more swamp that way by the looks. Alright, let's go and check it out. Ah, morning Itchy. Welcome to the land of the living. How are we today? Oh, dungeon. How did I not see that before? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's build a bench and a portal. Call that one 3 because that's the one we've been using that goes back to base. Whoops. Wonder why I got staggered then, but that's a 1-star. Yeah, the archers are pretty serious business. We might drink one of those too. Alright, let's clear this thing out because it's going to be a pain otherwise. Injecting coffee? Yes, I was only mentioning earlier that I'm on my yeah, this is not sustainable because I don't have my bloody weapon out. That's what's wrong. Oof. Oof. I was only saying before that I was not going to miss any parries there, but these guys plinking away at me was throwing me off my game. Right, good riddance to you. Now, I'll pick up the rest of that. Now, that's the one that we cleared. Oh, I see. It's further on than I thought. That's why I didn't see it. Okay, cool. That makes sense. That's all good. Alright, let's get rid of... Is there any more spawners around here? Oh, there's one over there, but that's far enough away. Hang on. There's how many Surtlings here? That's one over there. That's one over there, and there's one behind us. Damn, Skip. Alright. If we ever need Surtlings, we know where to come. Ah. I don't need to go back. I will just dump my stuff in there, and that should be good. Lol. Tool out. Oh, okay. That's a good start. Ooh, hello, Mr. Elite. okay so far. Cool. Alright, what's in here? We don't need more bones, so we'll leave them behind. That's open, but it's a dead end. Alright, cool. So we do our always turning right. Alright, how is... Oh, did I get a... No, because there's not much going on Twitch. Okay, well that's to be expected. First ever time I've done anything on Twitch, so that's okay. Oh, hello fella. Come down here. Why don't you come down here where we can have a chat? Well, there we go. We got straight ahead and left blocked off, so further justification of our always turning right option. Not much in the fat loots department. Alright, let's put that in there. We're going to take everything else with us. Alright. Actually, yeah. There's another spawner through there. I can hear the flies. Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. We ain't afraid of no spawner. I've got my rudimentary brown safety pants ready to go. In case we get like a 2-star elite. That would definitely enhance my day. Really? Why aren't you spawning anything? There must be enough Drago nearby. There's probably a couple on the other side of that lump. That's bizarre. Okay, I'm not going to argue. Not going to argue at all. Yeah, that's going to be overloaded. I'll take those with me. take these back to the entrance. Yes, they must be having some cutbacks on the spawn rate. Spawns must be expensive and stuff. Bit of blatant self-promotion there of the studio behind Valheim. Haha. Don't think there's anything down here. Nope, a whole bunch of nothing. Alright, let's get some action here. Now, if there isn't two Drago behind this, I don't know why that spawner wasn't spawning anything. I was near it long enough. I mean, I can hear another Drago nearby. Oh yeah, there's the two. You think you're hard enough? No, you're not. Yeah, we'll take that wood. Alright, we'll take this back to the entrance. Oh, there's an amber pearl there. Alright, well, we seem to be doing alright in the iron department. I think we'll try and get this, I think we'll get this swamp explored. And then, yeah, if that doesn't fill the boat, I think we're just going to bring what we've got back to base so we can get a few upgrades sorted. Because upgrades is where it's at. Upgrades be awesome and all that. Oh, that's right, that was a dead end. We're through here. Now, I don't care about yellow mushrooms, and there was nothing in there that we needed. That be a dead end, so we need to dig ourselves through here. Oh, hello. There's another elite. Alright, well, let's deal with you. Still no elite trophy. Alright, well, I'm back to my unjammy drop rate for elite trophies. That's cool. Last couple of playthroughs I've had, I've got my elite trophy within the first two elites that I've killed. Which is, I'm going to say, very, 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 very jammy. But unfortunately, that little run of luck appears to have ended. That's a dead end. Alright. Ooh, shiny. Is there any more there? Oh, there's one little bit there. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so if that's a dead end, nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there. You haven't got any bones on me, that's fine. Oh, that's right. We've got a whole other wing here to do. Cool. Alright, let's see what we've got behind door number 3. We may need to go back to base to repair, but we'll deal with that if it becomes a thing. How's all your testing going, Melina? I haven't had a chance to watch all of your little tests that you've been doing. The speed runny things. They look like a bit of fun. And I may eventually pull my finger out and actually give it a go. But for the moment, a little bit kind of preoccupied with my current projects, as it were. Why didn't you come after me, weirdo? There's no spawner through there, so we'll leave that for now. I can hear a spawner though. There we go. Now, curiosity. Oh, we can mine this stuff with this. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if you could do the muddy scrap piles with the antler pickaxe, but you can. So, there you go. The things you forget. That's one of those dead ends, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, we'll leave the rest of that. Just a withered bone. Well, that's just cheap. Come on, game, you can do better than that. I want some fat loots. Alright, we need to go through... we'll dump those in there. And where's our entrance? Should be back around here, isn't it? Yes. Now we've still got quite a few corridors there blocked off, so that's actually a good sign. Alright, we might just pick all this up and we'll run it outside to the chest and we'll go back and do a repair because it looks like we're definitely going to need it. Ooh, 80 iron, that's not bad going. That's not bad at all. And we're not even done yet. Cool. Alright, let's get this. Alright, we'll dump our trader bits. Yep, that's fine. We put the swamp wood in here, didn't we? Yep. Bones. I'll put those arrows in there as well. We've got trophy action. Got ooze. We got boar leather. And the rest goes outside. Cool. Alright. Anyone betting on when Deep North is going to come out? Yes, we've done that. Have we done all of that? Yes, we have. That's right. That was only a dead end. I'm thinking probably later in the year. Like second half of the year kind of thing. But I don't know. It'll be damned exciting when it does release. I have a sneaking suspicion based on some of the material they've put out that there's going to be a weather event style raid, and that might make farming a bit interesting. And it'll be also interesting to see whether the shield actually protects your farm or not, like it does in Ashlands, in theory. Oh look, where's bone mass? Oh, there's bone mass. Awesome. Alright, let's grab that. I'm just making our little elite friend over there wait a bit longer. Look, if you can't be patient when you're dead, then when can you be patient, really? Alright, do your best. His best wasn't that impressive, really. Okay, so we've got some more digging to do. Can't hear any more critters, so I have a feeling that might be the end of the action as far as this dungeon is concerned. Yeah, that's a dead end. So we did that, didn't we? Yeah, I got no bones to leave behind. We cleared that out. We've cleared that. We have... Hang on. Yes, that's a dead end, so we've got to dig through here. Ah, there's another dead end, is it? Alright, well, that looks like we are done with this dungeon. Yep, that'll do. Sweet! Alright, let's get this back to the... where are we at? Probably mid-afternoon. Alright, I'm going to leave that lot here. What have I got room for? About 16, 15. Let's... Doing a terrible job at marking these crypts. Run that, and we'll put down our number 3 here. Alright, let's cut back across here. Oh. We missed some entrails. Oh. A bit of scrap iron. Oh, that's awkward. I didn't leave myself enough room to be able to pick up any more scrap iron. Alright, well, we'll leave one here, and I'll pick it up on the way through next time. Oh, for... Alright, fine. Alright, come here, precious. Ooh. Ooh, this is not a good place to be. Oh, hello, Melina. Yeah, I had to go searching for myself before just to check something. And there's a surprising amount of people that have rudimentary in their names. Oh, it didn't send out a notification. Oh, that's a bit rude. Ooh, we are taking a bit of damage here. Yeah, let's do a bit of recovery here, shall we? Oi, come here. Where are you going? I'm not done with you yet. Come on. Alright, now I'm done with you. Oh, there's a spawner over there. That might have been potentially worse than it ended up being. Yeah, I didn't leave myself a lot of headroom for picking this up. Alright, we're going to have to mark this. Stop interrupting me, stupid skeleton. How's the quality over on Twitch, Melina? I'm only doing a 6K stream because I'm basically just testing how the multi-stream was going to go. Okay, I'm not going to lie, that was a little bit of a handful. Let's get back to... Let's get back to the boat. Yes, I know, you're attention-seeking undead. What are you going to be? Yeah, we've run out of rested buff as well. Oh, that's right, that's the boat wreck we marked before, which means we are almost back. Looks great, awesome. So it's not doing that weird bitrate swappy thing that it likes to do sometimes when the stream's a bit weird. That is awesome. Thank you for checking, Melina. You're worth more money. Definitely worth more money. Oh, hey Z. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, dude? Have we converted you to the ways of Valheim yet? Alright, guess we're swimming. We're going to want some more stamina before we swim across there. I was wondering when Captain Leech Boy was going to come across and say hi. Yeah, missed him. Alright, whatevs. Okay, what do we got in here already? Oh yeah, we're off to a good start. No gobbos this time. Good, 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 good. Beautiful. Alright, you know what, for these rescue runs, I'm going to... I'll put down an Itchy special here. There you go, Itchy, just to make you feel better, I've now got a dump chest. Alright. Awesomes. Yes, dump chests are important. What have I got? 24, but I've got to pick one up. So, actually, I've got to pick up a bunch of stuff. So, I'm just going to take 20. How about I have my weapon out? That might be a better idea. Combat go a bit quicker that way. Alright, we need to go back this way, and it's now night time. Alright, that's that iron I left behind. Bunch of wood. Don't care about the wood. What I do want is that stuff. Oh no, dude. That's bloody awful. Alright, sorry about that, Z. Yeah, it's not good losing family members. Especially having so much of that going on all one after the other. That's rough. hell? Let's dump that. Alright, the rest of it can come back with us. Oh, that's a gobbo. And it's night time. This might be a very bad idea. Yep, there he is. He's a 1-star. Oh. Alright, this might be my... Oh yeah. This is not good. Alright, we need to phone a friend. Good boy. Oh, come on. I phoned a friend. Where'd you go? Come on, I phoned a friend. Oh, Wraith. I got 2 friends now. Come on. And 3. 3 friends. Come on, Mr. 1-star Gobbo. Where are you? I'm ready for you now. Come on, where are you? I'm going to regret asking that question here in a minute. Come on. There he is. Oh! That's the normal one. There's the 1-star. Oof. I don't want to take more than 1 hit off him if I can avoid it. Oh. Okay. I need to find some more friends. The leeches aren't usually up to the task, but let's see if we can get some help. Come on, come get some. Yeah. Yes, I'm taller than you are. I can stand up in the water. Alright, where's this 1-star? Alright. Can I chug another pot? Yes, I can. Yeah, we're not really healing at the moment. 7, 3 and 4. Alright, let's see if we can take it. Nope, we can't. Okay. Oh, hello. You're the kind of friend I was looking for. Mate. Here we go. Ah, they already killed him. Alright, well, that's fine. I need some more roots anyway. Oof. That wasn't very well timed. Oof, that wasn't very well timed at all. Got a minute before I can have a pot too. I need to pull my finger out and get this done. Oof, that's not good. That's not good. I definitely don't want to get poisoned right now. Yeah, we're out of here. We are out of here. Yep, and we died. That's fine. Oh. How's the multi-stream going? It is going well. I'm using Atom. I've got, I think, 18k stream going to YouTube as my primary stream, and Atom is downsizing that in the background to create a 6k stream for Twitch. And it's pretty happy. I might actually have a quick look at my system resources here in a minute, and I'll see how much it's eating. It shouldn't be much because it's doing it all on the graphics card. And on my system, definitely my graphics card does not work very hard at all. Where are we? I want you. I want... where's my system thing? Oh, it's not going to load. I need to pick it from here. What is it called? It is called... oh yeah, that. That one will do. Resources. Who is working hard on my computer right now? Well, my outbound network connection is from this computer. I'm only using 3.2 megabits. Wow, that's jack all. CPU, it's a 6-core CPU. Nothing is working harder than about 50%. And out of my 32 gigs of memory, I'm using not quite 14.5. So, long story short is quite easily, see, quite easily dealing with it. That's amazing. The guts of my CPU is like guts of my computer is like 5 years old. I only upgraded the graphics card about 12 months ago. So that is absolutely rocking that I'm able to do this on such an old computer. That is pretty damn sexy. Alright, let's get our health back up again. Yeah, so Atom multi-stream's going alright. If you want to test it, you can just use the Atom multi-stream plugin. Just make sure you set up your primary stream as you normally would, so whichever one you want the better quality on, and then set up your other streams as a downsample from that, and it works. It works great. Honestly, people were saying, oh, it's very resource intensive. Well, if you're doing all your encoding on your graphics card, it should be okay. Although you've got basically the same graphics card as Ollie, don't you? It's like a 30 series. You may find with the game you play, your graphics card might struggle a bit. I don't know. It'd be worth a test. Give it a try. But yeah, the plugin, I mean, for the reports everyone had, oh yeah, you know, Atom is very resource intensive. I think it just depends on your system and whether you can offload all of your encoding onto your graphics card like I have. It means the rest of the system is barely doing anything at all. Honestly, in the depths of summer, if my room was 40 degrees, my system would be fine. You just have a lot of fan noise in the background. But then that was always the intention with this system when I set it up, was to have a system that was, well, not quite passively cooled, but near enough. The cooler I've got on my Ryzen 5 5600X is gigantic, to say the least. It is huge. I mean, I've got a massive case, so it fits in it quite easily. Alright, let's get this back on. I can hear Captain Grumbles over there. Oh, he's waiting patiently. Nice, nice fella. Well, let's not disappoint him. Come here, pretty. Oh, I've got too much other crap on me. Is that the problem? Go away, you irritating and annoying thing. There we go. Now, we should have some more. That's stone. Oh, that's ooze. Ugh. Let's get rid of that. And I can hear another gobbo. Wow. Alright, well, let's go and introduce ourselves. Where are you? Stop hiding behind the tree. Go away, you annoying little... Yeah, anyway. Alright. Yeah, it's, I think, based on the bit of research I did since I saw your stream, Z, it looked to me, now I could be wrong, it could just be I'm looking in the wrong place, but it seemed like the service you were using might have had its servers like based in like Eastern Europe or somewhere like that. And maybe, look, if there was a US server and that's what you had selected, then obviously I'm barking up the wrong tree. But it looked like they might have been based in Eastern Europe. And of course, that would, if you're sending your stream out to get it, you know, multi-streamed in Eastern Europe and then, you know, sent back to the US or whatever, that's going to add quite a bit of latency to the whole exercise. So I don't know if that was some or all of the reason why your stream seemed a little lagged. I don't know. As I say, I'm definitely not an expert on it, but I did a bit of looking around because I was a bit curious about, you know, using that as a service as well, because everybody's reports seemed to pan out that Atom was going to be too much of a resource hog, but yeah, not really. I certainly prefer this to any of the online multi-stream options. I mean, if I didn't have the bandwidth to do it, sure, I'd use an online option, but given I've got a nutso connection with 100 megabits out, this is, yeah, perfect solution for me. So much so that I may end up testing, like there's an entire studio of plugins by Atom that lets you do, honestly, some stuff that's too sexy for me. It would kind of go against my brand image if I started getting, you know, quite as fanciful as what you can do with the full suite, but there is some really nice things in there that I may want to take advantage of. So I think that'll be my next project. Whether I have it sorted for the next stream, I don't know. I may wait. We've got Easter long weekend coming up in, I don't know, a week and a half or whatever. I may end up spending a bit of that weekend just working out whether I want to go ahead and do the full suite or not. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated if I do. One of the main features of it is it does a combined chat window, so I don't have to do the two chats separately. It'll smash them all into one chat window, and I'm gonna say that'll be a little bit on the handy side. Where are we? Resin. How are we going for? Oh, we're about halfway through. That's all right. We want. We'll get rid of our ooze. Our root. Did we upgrade this fully? I can't remember. Or is there another level to it? Yeah, we can. What level bench are we? Oh, we are a level 4, so we can put one more level on the root chest. The other thing I was thinking is the mask that gives you poison. Yeah, it is. We might, while we're in the swamp, because that's 8 armor as well. That's 11. We might lose a tiny bit of armor. Yeah, let's do it. Grab the wood, grab the root. What was I doing? Why have I just forgotten what I need with that? I think the brain stopping working is already starting to kick in. Root mask. Oh, leather scraps. I didn't know Twitch's bitrate was 6. Had it running at 10. Yeah, depending on where you look, some places say you can run it at 8. But I wanted to just completely troubleshoot this, so I just went, nah, 6. The majority say 6, so I'm just going to stick with 6. When I'm feeling a bit saucier, I might up it to 8, but you've got to downsample to, because I play and stream to YouTube at 1440. So my graphics card in the background for the Twitch stream is it downsizes that, so it's starting with an 18K 1440p 60 frames a second stream for YouTube. That's its starting point, and then Atom offloads to the graphics card to downsample that and re-encode it as H.264 at 6K at 1080p, and that's what you're seeing on Twitch. So yeah, it's, as I said, it's not really taxing my system at all. I mean, if I was playing something a lot sexier than Valheim, I might start to see it actually making a dent in my system, but because Valheim just does not consume resources much at all, mostly because, you know, it does really awesome things with small textures, and so yeah, it's a perfect combo at the moment. Test the stream, both platforms ran well. Oh, that's good news. Awesome. All right, well, hopefully I can... Are you going to do a stream today, or in the morning for you, maybe? I might try and catch it if I can. I do like the chat combines both chats, YouTube, Twitch. Currently using Restream. I don't like that because they have a watermark on my YouTube thumbnail, so my next option was Atom. Yeah, look, I'd thoroughly recommend giving Atom a go. If you've got... if you're doing YouTube and Twitch and you're a bit careful about your... Like, if you stream to both at the same bitrate and resolution, or you do your YouTube at a bit more reserved bitrate than what I've got, you could probably get away with it on a 25 megabit outbound. I don't know that you'd get away with it much lower than that. But to do 6K to both YouTube and Twitch, yeah, you could probably do that on 25K connection without... Mind you, you're playing multiplayer as well, so you've got to allow a bit of headroom for not getting swamped, like not swamping your connection with streaming data at the same time you're trying to shoot people in the face, because that's probably not going to be a great move. I mean, here it's I'm just playing single player, so it's I've got no extra network. No extra external network bandwidth because the Valheim server I'm playing on is physically sitting next to me. So yeah, that's it's all good. Upgrade. All right, we now have. This is, look, I'm doing this for practical reasons. Unfortunately, this bear helmet, because we don't have the set bonus anymore, we don't get any of that good stuff that's going on down the bottom, which means it's really just 11 armor. The root is, we're already at 10 armor, but it gives me poison resistance without needing the set bonus. So we're already weak to fire because of the root chest, so I'm not that worried about that. So we're going to put this on, and we're going to look like I am Groot. So we are now a Groot impersonator for the foreseeable future. Pop that away. We can keep that for dress-ups later. We'll put the root away. Yeah, we're going to need to destroy a few more trees, I think. What am I looking for? Ball leather. Cash. Cold, hard cash. Bones. And repair our pickaxe. That might be a good idea too. Put that in there and we're good. Alright, let's go back and get some more metal. We'll ferry some more metal to the boat. And then we will... we'll go looking. We'll see if we can find any more crypts here. I can't remember if I saw another one in the distance. No, that's back where we came from. Oh, more scrap iron. It's weird. You find it just randomly laying around. It used to be just a something the ooze, like the oozes would drop, the big orange-looking fellas, but I don't know what's dropping these. 8. Alright, let's run back. Oh, hello fellas. Next? No? Okay. I reckon somebody must have got really drunk to have crashed their ship that badly, that far into a swamp. What do you reckon, guys? Got super drunk and a big storm. I reckon that's what's happened. And that's definitely not a good idea. We don't sail boats while intoxicated, and we definitely don't... Actually, we don't do much of anything while intoxicated. Real leechy McLeach face as well. Oh, there's another one there. Ah, we're full. That's fine. I guess that makes this Drowgy McDroug face. That's actually turning into quite a good haul. Alright, let's pick up all of this. We'll pick up all of this. Pick up all of this. Oh yeah, we'll have a bit of deer as well, why not? And a bit of piggy. Piggy goes to market. Clean up this mess as well. Ah, we got a fueling trophy out of that. Well, that's not exactly a difficult thing. The fueling trophies are not very... They don't have a commonality issue. They tend to drop pretty frequently. Alright, I need to pick up all this wood because when we get all of this iron back to base, we're going to need to smelt it. And we're going to need a ton of wood to do it. I didn't pick up any metal, did I? No. No. There we go. Alright, let's jump back through. Oh, I got my Twitch fell behind. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got far too many windows open. Oh, is these ready? No, not yet. That's all... Yeah, that's all inside. Wood. Yep. Stone? Do I make a stone in here? I did. Yeah, I normally have, like, I run anywhere up to 3 different browsers just to keep things separate. And yeah, actually, funny story from this morning. Ollie already knows this one, but I was woke up early, about 4 in the morning. Decided, yeah, I better get out of bed because I'm rolling around too much and I'm going to end up destroying my neck. So I thought I'll get an early start. I'll check things out. I'll maybe tweak a few things, double check my Twitch settings, you know, the usual drill. So I did all of that, had a coffee, and the brain's, you know, it's pretty chill, hasn't really woken up yet. Got my system on, I'm logged in everywhere, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's good, you know. How much with OBS running with Atom, you know, how many resources is it taking up? How you know, with Valheim running, how much memory have I got? Blah 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 blah. And I'm looking in browsers and I'm going, oh, one of my browsers, the one with the most tabs, is taking up quite a lot of memory. Oh, hello. I did not give you permission to beat up my portals. Come here. I'm looking at my memory readout and it's just like, oh yeah, 9 gig used out of 16. I just went, okay, 16. And that sort of sat in the back of my head. It was like 16 gig. And the brain hadn't got to the point where it was going, that doesn't sound right. It was just like, this request for information has been sent down to long-term storage. Please wait for a response. And so anyway, I'm starting to, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'll put my system specs up on my, you know, Twitch page, and as I've seen many people do, and I thought, oh yeah, I'll put that up there because people will probably want to know what my system looks like in terms of specs for streaming. So I'm going through and I'm like, oh yeah, what drives have I got? Yeah, what CPU have I got? And I got to the point I was just like, oh, what's the motherboard? I remember the chipset. I just couldn't remember for the life of me what the, what the manufacturer and blah blah blah. So I thought I'll look all of that up and then I'll put it on my thing. And the most reliable way I look things up is I just go back to the original invoice and look up what I bought. And I'm going through. I've found my purchase order, and there it is. It's Ryzen 5 5600X CPU. Noctua cooler. Looked up my motherboard. Yep. RAM 32 gig. Why am I only seeing 16 at the moment? I think I better look into that, given I'm about to do a stream, which is probably going to tax my system a little bit. Maybe I should, just actually look into that and figure out why I'm only seeing half the memory that I've got. So I thought, okay, I'll check all the resource things in Linux. Yeah, all of it said I've only got 16 gig. Oh, that's interesting. So then I rebooted into BIOS, and my BIOS said I had 16. I went, okay, well, at least it's not some completely... Oh, hello, fella. At least it's not some completely janky, Linux thing, which I honestly didn't expect it to be. But, you're troubleshooting. You try and cross these things off the list. So here in BIOS, I've only got, 16 gigs showing up. And I thought, nah, there's something wrong with that picture. So I turned my computer off and opened the side of the case, and I still had 2 sticks in there. I went, oh, okay. I really should focus on this fight a bit more, but we'll keep going. There we go. Now we're getting our timing back. And so I thought, all right, well, turning it off and turning it back on again is clearly not the issue, because it was only a fresh boot that morning. So it's obviously been a problem for longer than just this morning, and I just haven't noticed. So yeah, I pull out both sticks, and then I reseat them, and then I boot it up, and boom, there we go. In BIOS it said 32, so I booted into the operating system, and boom, there we go, 32 gigs. So at some stage, I'm guessing when I took my computer with me at Christmas, part of that trip, I'd say one of the sticks has become unseated, and I just didn't actually notice, because most of the time I don't need more than 16 gig RAM. I mean, here I am multi-streaming, and I'm only using about 14.5 gigs of RAM in total, including what the system wants. So yeah, so that was a bit of an interesting welcome to the day type exercise. So yeah, no hardware issues or damage or anything like that. It was just a little troubleshooting exercise. I usually check for that sort of stuff after when I've moved my system, but as I recall, when I came back from holidays at Christmas, I was sick as a dog, and I obviously must have just set the computer up thinking, oh yeah, I'll check that later, and then never got round to it. So yeah, I've had 3 months of potentially maybe longer, I don't know, but I'd say it's just been 3 months with only 16 gigs of RAM. So yeah, woohoo and stuff. Now let's put our. And the funny thing was, I was like, when I first looked at it, I just thought, oh, if I'm going to be multi-streaming, maybe I should look at buying more RAM. And so I got to the point where I thought, oh yeah, I'll look up the model of RAM that I've got, the model and speed. So I'll look up what kit I bought originally, so I can buy that kit again and double the RAM without any speed issues. And that was ultimately the thing that allowed me to work out that I actually had 32 and half of it wasn't showing up. So yeah, essentially I don't need to buy. I was full. I'll have to go back and get the rest of that route. Yeah, essentially I don't need 64 gigs of RAM. That's definitely overkill. I mean, 32 is borderline overkill. It used to be complete overkill, but now with what I'm doing, if I was playing a chunkier title, I'd definitely be using a good deal of that second 16 gig. So yeah. And with one of the sticks unplugged, that might explain why my system was, I'll say it felt a tiny bit slower. And I couldn't really pin down exactly why, but because I've been experimenting a lot in Linux, I just thought, oh, maybe I just need to play around with a few settings and maybe uninstall some crap that I'm not using. But no, that wasn't it. So yeah, hopefully my system should be a bit better. And some of the crashes I've been getting with Star Rupture, I might go back and kind of retest what I was doing to see if it was just the lack of memory. Because in something like Star Rupture, which is in early access, is, I dare say, going to be a bit of a resource hog. And when I was recording yesterday, it did actually crash. But it ran, I'll say, reasonably stably with me not recording. So I'd say memory was definitely a thing. So yeah, I might do a test on that later today. I was a bit worried my save game was getting a bit janky, but it might not come down to that. Anyone else want a limp? No? Oh, you got 32 in your system as well, Melina? Awesome. Yeah, most of the time that's sufficient. I wish I had 32. Yeah, DaVinci's kind of chonky. But I mean, I'm running a Linux version, albeit recompiled for Mint. But the version I've got is, you know, it's official. It's the Debian version that's for Rocky, and it's just been recompiled for Mint, which is also Debian. I don't have any issues with it. Most of the tweaking I had to do was to do with like system drivers and things like that. I just did a big circle then, didn't I? Yep, I did. Yeah, just mapping system stuff because it looked slightly different in DaVinci. Probably the biggest one was this mic. I just had to work out how to link it in because the sound manager in Linux doesn't like labeling things very well. And I just took an educated guess on what I thought it was, and boom, it worked. And I haven't had any issues. Ooh. Hello. Why am I not... I'm not timing that for some reason. That's weird. There you go, Itchy, some face blocking. Let's see if we can get it right this time. No? What's going on? Oh, I haven't got my... I'm a muppet. There we go. I was, it sort of looked like with the root shoulders, I thought I had my, weapon out. And it's just like, why am I not successfully parrying these attacks? And yeah, I didn't have my, tools out. All good. So yeah, I do these things just to check whether I'm paying attention. And that's an important thing to be doing on a Sunday morning, because as I've adequately demonstrated this this session, paying attention is not always guaranteed. See, we're heading off in the wrong direction again. I'm using, and I will get this wrong, so you might need to Google it. I keep saying it's Streamify, but it's not. I think the brand is Streamify. It's the one that comes with its own mic stand. I got it because it's USB. It's got a monitor line out on it. It came with its own mic stand, and in Australian dollary dues, it was, I think it was only about $80 for the whole thing. And the quality's good. It's got two different settings. I'm using it on its larger pickup area setting, because the other setting, which is I think for vloggers or something like that, people who are going to be a bit more consistent with their positioning, but for me it sort of does weird things with my voice apparently, so I don't use that other setting. It would be kind of nice to use it to try and get rid of some of the environmental noises that come in occasionally, but I'm happy enough with the way it is. And this is the same mic. I talked Itchy into buying this one, and he's pretty happy with these at least. He hasn't moaned about it, and that's usually a good measure of whether he's happy with something, because when he's not happy with something, I usually hear about it for the next 2 weeks afterwards. Sorry, Itchy. Calling you out on that one. Streamplify, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, look, I'd love to, given this is just a hobby, it'd be nice to have the money to just go out and randomly drop, $300 on some really awesome and sexy mic, like something by Rode or whatever. Shout out Rode, being an Australian company, but oh, 2-star leech, nice. Let's not get poisoned by you. Not that it should matter. Nah, we're good. Yeah, like dropping $200 or $300 Australian on a mic for something that I was just playing around with as a hobby was just not practical. I might spend that on headphones because I'm an audiophile and I like my good quality sound, but for a mic, nah. This one does the job. And you guys are listening to me, so it's definitely doing the job. Yeah, let's get rid of this stuff. Oh, hello. Come here, doofy. Yeah. Punching him in the face again. There we go. Oh, hello. That is a 2-star archer? Yes, it is. Ooh, this could be a bit scary. Alright, let's let him get one off. Not that scary. Because we've got the root chest, piercing damage is much less of a concern. No, I don't care about Mr. Ooze. Alright, let's get back here. Getting a bit distractified at the moment. Oh. Yeah, let's drop this back. Yeah, this one, if you've got a really quiet environment, this one's fine. On its sort of wider pickup setting. It's a cardioid mic, so if you're curious about the technicals on it. But yeah, it's definitely doing its job. I'm not for the money, it's going to be pretty hard to beat. That can all go inside. Alright. Actually, we've probably got enough root now to do our upgrade, do we? Yes, we do. We want some wood. Yes, we need some wood. Alright, let's get the upgrade going. 4. I'm only going to be able to do one of them. Well, the Harkness we're going to be keeping the longest, so I'll do that one first. See ya, Ollie. Thanks for coming. Sleep well. Catch a Z. Have a nice dinner. Hopefully it's something really yummy. And if it's not, I'd be asking why not. Yeah, take it easy, guys. What are we doing? Bone. Where are we? Bones, 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 bones. There. Yeah, I'm a bit, definitely a bit out of it today, I'm going to say. Ooze, let's get rid of you. Deer leather. All leather. Couple of trophies. Oh, I've been carrying arrows around, have I? Get rid of them too. Alright. So, let's sleep out. Yeah, I should put my, in my Twitch system specs, I should put my mic and my monitors down as well. It was a bit of a last minute thought I had this morning. Part of the reason why I wasn't particularly organised when I blinked and all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, I should be actually streaming now. It's one of those kind of moments. Oh yeah, we better put that back on again. Alright, let's do... How are we going for time? We are not quite the home straight, so let's do a quick run through the rest of this swamp. And we're going to see if there's any more crypts. I'm sort of, kind of, wasting potions, yep. Sort of, kind of hoping that there isn't, because I want to... Oh, for Pete's sake, really? Alright, fine. Come get some. Come get some. Really? this is going south. Oof. Yeah, oh, really? Where did all of you come from? Alright, fine. Let's come over here where Mr. Tree can't get me. Alright, let's get some health back. Oh, we can actually drink our brew now. Good. Alright, let's go and find our tree friend. Because he got a bit pissed with us because he couldn't attack us. Alright, come back here, Doofy. Alright. Alright, get rid of him. Use claws for the, I use the axe because I can use the shield, which gives me very slightly more block, I think. Oh, really? I lose out a tiny bit on damage, but it gives me a little bit more block. Parry bonus 1.5. So that's what, 30 block versus 8 times 6. Actually, yeah, you're right. I should be using the paws 100% of the time. Interesting. I did the math ages ago when my block skill was a bit lower, and it ended up being that the shield was slightly better, but clearly now it isn't. Did we mark that off? Yes, we did. Alright, let's get this explore done. Yeah, it's definitely better. Maybe I was doing it just to give them a fighting chance. Maybe. Come get some. You want some too, do you? Alright, that's fine. Plenty of me to go around. Oh, hello. Wooden sledge. The one wooden weapon which I don't really want. I'm not going to be practicing one-handed or two-handed blunt. Oh, it's hilarious. Of course the game's going to give me that first. Oh, actually, no, it's not first because I had the, I got a spear ages ago. That's... Where is that? Oh, that's kind of over... That must be an in-between island. Okay. Yeah, more turnip seeds. Oh, what? How's this for a party? Oh my lord. All these guys were just chilling over here in the corner of the swamp. Go on, fellas, you're supposed to be beating up the surtlings. We got all the colours of the rainbow over here. Alright, come here, Doofy. Ah, he got cooked. Alright, well that was kind of exciting. Alright, so... yeah, wow, two more turnips. So that's 4 turnip plants in this swamp. Oh, plus the one I got earlier. I think I got that one here. Honestly, I can't remember. Oh, I won't say no to some leeches. We're going to need the blood bags, whether it's now or later. Don't really matter. Which way is that? Oh, yeah. Alright, come here, Doofy. And Doofy. Sorry, you're gonna have to come out of the water, buddy. I can't fight in water that deep. Alright, where are we at? Yeah, there's nothing out here, which means we can just run back down this coast. We'll clear this out. Oh, hello. Chest in there? I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like there is. It's alright. That's the tower, and now we are full circle. Alright, well, I think our mission is very straightforward now. We are going to drop off our fat loot. Jump in our boat, and we're going to sail the iron we have back to base. So we can make... what are we going to want? We're going to want... oh, we've got spare capacity. Let's chop this up. Yeah, you're too slow. I'm not waiting for you. Ah, I thought I had some more bits lying around. Oh, that might help. Good supply and boars keep respawning here is kind of encouraging. What am I going to get rid of? That probably. Stay away from my portal. Cool. Alright. Alright, now, yep, unload time. Alright, I reckon we can get some more upgrade action going on here. Alright, and do I want the pants? I don't think I want the pants, to be honest. Actually, what pants am I using now? These, so they're 11. Yeah, you don't really get any... Actually, they slow me down, if anything. So, no. No, we'll leave them out. Okay, cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with those just yet. Get rid of the root. Get rid of the wood. Oh yeah, might help if we put our headgear back on again. Oh, actually, you know what we need? We haven't made ourselves a trinket yet. Health gain, armor. Yeah, well, we can't make that until we've got some more iron. Stamina regen would be nice, but we need another bear trophy, and I don't think we've got one. Heart of the Forest is just health regen, and our health regen at the moment is not that great, so 25% more than not that great is, I guess, not that great. So no, we'll hold off on trinkies for a bit longer. Alright, let's get rid of this charcoal. Now, yes, we have some turnips. Let's rotate these because we're about to get in the boat, which is going to be a multi-day journey to get back here. So I think we rotate the crops before we go, and then we'll have some more turnips ready when we get back. No, this one. Right, we want our implement of choice. Yep, turnips. Too close on that one. Alright, pop that away. Now, where are we at? We are late in the day, so let's do a sleep out. We didn't have any more stuff on the go, did we? No, we're all good. I am wet. Yes, I am. Thanks for noticing. There we go. Alright, let's get... we might actually leave that portal up there, because it's... that swamp's absolutely heaving with all sorts of quite useful places, and that's a small plains area, which we... yeah, but we can't use the hoe. No, never mind. I was just thinking in terms of raising the terrain, but I'm not allowed to do that, so haha. Alright, let's grab a little bit more. Oh, we need to make some more turnip stuff. Where are we? Turnips and mushrooms. Oh, we don't use mushrooms. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Alright, we are sorted. Oh no, that's number 3. Oh, I was thinking that was the one that took us back to the boat, and I thought, oh no! But it's not. It's this one. Ah, yes. It's definitely... brain death has definitely started to occur, so... let me have a little chug on some water, that might help. Alright. Okay, let's do... really? Another leech? Alright, well. Can't have you stalking me while I'm trying to sail away. Sail away, sail away. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 550, 176. That's not a bad haul. If I try and sail out straight, I'm going to end up aggroing that Drager. And... oh no, he's an axe wielder, so that wouldn't be too bad. Right, let's have a little looky. I'm just debating. What time of day is it? We got maybe an hour. I wanted to see... I wanted to try and find the trader, but it's going to take us too long to go around this way. We might just see if we can get somewhere where we can see more of that island. I wonder, is that a channel or a bay? And do I want to know? No, that's plains on both sides. I'm not going through that. Yeah, we're gonna tick the note button. The trader's not going to be up in there. Let's. There's a little bit of black forest over here. We might sail and we might try and explore the edges of what's down this side on our way back. That way we get to explore some new territory. And maybe we can find our trader. Because I want that bloody weight belt. No, we're not going to go down that river. Yeah, I want that weight belt. I mean, there's probably going to be some other stuff we're going to want from there before too long, but the weight belt is definitely top of my list at the moment. Nobody saw that. It's alright. Yeah, we lost our wind. Alright, let's have a look. What's that over there? So, what I'm seeing there is, yeah, that's that island. Okay. So what's this one over here? What is that? Oh, that is Black Forest. Okay, we might cruise past this. Once again, ever hopeful that we can find our trader. Should be able to get a bit of wind now. No, because the wind moved in a way that was going to make it more annoying. Cool, awesome. Valheim weather system living up to its needs. That is to say, ensuring that you're always sailing into the wind, except when it doesn't matter. Oh, God. It's fun. But look, whenever you've got nice, pretty things to look at, you don't mind so much. When you're mired in a great big bank of fog and you can't see 2 inches in front of you, that's a little bit of a different story. Alright, well, that's definitely meadows right there. I'll bet you the bloody trader is right there. It'll be in the one bit that's the most annoying to explore. I suppose our home base is there. We can easily go up around there next session. Maybe look for some more swamp, but... yeah, we'll see. I mean, in theory, we've still got... no, that one's... I don't think we left that one there, because we stopped there and we... yeah, because we don't have... yeah, I need to solve that mystery at some stage. The mystery of having 2 number 2 portals. I have a feeling I must have picked that one up, I just didn't cross it off my map. Oh, there's a rock there. Let's go this way. Oh, I missed a troll. Ooh, tank slapper. Yeah, we're going to have to go between those rocks. Hopefully we don't get stuck out of the water. No, we got stuck out of the water. Alright, that's fine. And no trader. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm just going to sail for home. Yeah, if we try and explore that, we're going to be out there a long time. And the Valheim god, the weather gods, are telling us with the wind we have, we should be heading home. So that's what we're going to do. Hey, expert! Hey, welcome, dude. Yeah, thank you. I'm actually, this is my first run where I'm streaming on Twitch as well, so doing a bit of the old ATOM multi-streaming, and it turns out it actually runs pretty damn solidly on my computer. I'm quite impressed. Trying to get multi-stream running has been a little bit of a challenge because I run Linux, and some of the plugins for OBS we'll say not particularly release worthy, or if they are, they're not, they don't have easy install packages ready to go. And I'm a bit of a nerd, but I'm not that much of a nerd. I try not to have to manually compile things as much as I can. So I found the install for Atom Multistream installed perfectly. It's designed to work with the flat pack version of OBS, which is the latest version you can get for Linux. And God, it's so easy to configure. It was awesome. Yeah, it is a damn good plugin. I checked all my resources on my system, and like nothing is really working very hard at all. I'm only using about half my system RAM. My 5-year-old 6-core 5600X is none of the cores are running higher than about 48 or 50%. And needless to say, my 4070 Ti Super it's bored basically. Valheim is not a very taxing game at all for a card like that. So no, I'm very happy. Look, it might cause issues if I tried streaming, something chunkier like I don't know, RuneScape Dragon Wilds, or that new piratey one, which I keep forgetting the name of. That might give my system something to think about. But Valheim, nah, love it to bits. Really well optimized, and running in Linux, not a problem at all. Yeah, I've got, Windrose, that's the one. Yeah, I've got, with the way Atom's set up, I've got my primary stream is YouTube, and I try and do multiples when I'm doing bitrate conversions. So when I'm recording, I always record at a multiple of what my final export bitrate's going to be. So, I mean, that's probably an old habit from doing Photoshop and scanning and stuff over the years, but I run, what am I doing? 18K to YouTube, and then Atom resamples that on my card to H.264 at 6K for Twitch, and that all seems to be working extremely well. And it's not, my system's not working very hard at all. It's awesome. Yes, Windrose. I don't know why I've got such a mental block on trying to remember that name. Maybe I need to associate it, Maybe in my head I can call it Fart Flower. I wonder if that'll take off as a name of a game. Fart Flower. Wind Rose. It's just where my head goes with these things sometimes. You just got to run with it. And where are we? Oh yeah, we've got to get around the end here. Oh, probably should have sailed through there just to explore it, but yeah, it's alright. Yeah, the pirate game. So yeah, you're the same expert. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's such a good game though, and the build system is very similar to Valheim and RuneScape Dragon Wilds, but it adds, I mean, just that click and drag thing for building. I don't know how. I mean, look, I understand why Valheim doesn't have it, because maybe that might be a quality of life thing they can add later, but I was kind of surprised that the build in RuneScape Dragon Wilds doesn't have it, because it's a newer game and it sort of builds on this type of build system. Yeah, I was kind of surprised I didn't have it, but in Windrose, it's fantastic. I love it. Being able to drag walls out and drag floors out and all sorts of stuff. Love it to bits. Makes it so much quicker. Or at least quicker doing the big stuff, which is kind of what you want. Bit more like the factory games. Oh, of course the wind changed. Yeah, alright, we've got just enough. Oh, actually, we need to go this way a little bit anyway. So yeah, so how are you going, expert? Come on, the character's too distracting, I don't know why. Oh, okay. I hadn't really noticed that. Yeah, I haven't finished the demo yet. I'm still on the starter island. Still sort of, I don't know. I'm usually, with any new or tweaked combat system, it usually takes me a little while to get my head around it. Just done streaming Valheim in Saga mode. Oh, nice. Chillin' is good, and that's what this Rudiheim series is all about, is chillin'. I mean, it's not always chillin'. Occasionally you get those, you know, deep in the swamp, abomination circling Durga skeletons and half of the New York Public Zoo showing up all at the same time. Just to have a dance party, you know, that's pretty good. But the rest of the time, yeah, just chilling. Just bringing some, bringing my first load of iron back to base. The boat's not full. I've only got like one row of iron in here, but I just wanted to be able to take some back. Start making some tools. Maybe look at maybe a weapon. I don't know if there's a weapon that I want particularly, but I'll get my tools made and upgraded, and then if I've got anything left over after that, I'll make some appropriate choices then. Are we going to have any wind for our run home? Let's see. Need to go that way. Huh, yeah, short answer, probably not. Yeah, I think our run with the wind is definitely done. You are cold. Yeah, I probably would be out in the ocean. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably be ready for an upgrade over these. Not sure what I want to do next though. I may just end up making the iron axe and iron buckler and just using that for a while, but I shall see. I'm a bit kind of annoyed that I didn't find the second of the starter axes to be able to make those. I was a bit curious as to what they look like, but I don't imagine they're going to be as relevant now, given they're at best Bronze Age kind of weapons. Ah, we do have some wind. I'll take that. Yeah, we're not going to be able to keep it. Yeah, I want to get the iron pickaxe going so I can make myself a harpoon. Been pretty lucky so far. I haven't seen any serpents. Yeah, it took me. I mean, I've explored all of this, and trying to remember where I got the first axe head. I think it was up. No, I don't remember. It took me ages to just get the one that's more common. Just because I didn't seem to have a lot of the type of structure that they would appear in on this map. And then no sign of the second one at all. Oh, God. I've seen in other worlds, I've seen 3 of the starter axes heads drop, but I still haven't seen the second piece yet. So I've never had the opportunity to make them. This is a bit annoying, really. I was very much looking forward to having those, but yeah, I've entered the Iron Age. It's almost completely pointless having them. But this is my forever world, so I'll get nerdy and go completionist and go looking for it later, but I'm not going to hold up the show, so to speak, just to try and find those. Yeah, it's literally the slow boat home. So that's a mountain out that way. Whole load of nothing out this side. Okay. Yeah, alright. Aha, we have wind. Right for the last 100 metres. Of course we get wind. Well, we don't have a fancy dock or anything. I think what we'll do is we'll park on... Oh, I was thinking that was my bloody... I was wondering why it wasn't loading in, but I'm a whole bit of land away from where I thought I was. Well, that's definitely a fail. I should have realised when I didn't see the fire. Everyone got some big plans for Sunday, or you just chilling? Chilling for the rest of the weekend? Another stream. Oh wow, you are killing it on the streams. All right, let's take all of this out. Do the Rob Lazy method of moving things around. Alright. We made it. We have arrived. Ugh, we need to chop some trees. Let's go with these, I think. Actually, I should go and get... Oh, Piggy ran into my spikes. Well, that's random. We might get a rested buff first with all this rain. Coffee number 3 incoming. Yeah, well, I had the equivalent of 3 shots of coffee before I even started. Well, actually not quite. By shortly after starting my stream this morning. So yeah, you're a bit slow on the uptake there, Itchy. And yeah, expert, I'm kind of the same with stuff. If my brain doesn't want to shut up about something in terms of, you know, loading in and doing this or doing that, it's probably one of the main reasons why I have trouble, you know, getting off to sleep at night sometimes. Just like, oh yeah, that would be a good idea, and oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool too. Well, don't burn yourself out, expert. I mean, you know, Valheim's a pretty damn sexy game, but, you know, you're a human being. Well, I assume you're a human being. You seem like a human being. If you're not a human being and you're some really advanced AI, then yeah, you're a really advanced AI, in which case, you know, the whole working yourself to death thing doesn't really matter, but for the rest of us mere mortals, yes, it does tend to matter just a little. And Melina is chilling. Good. Chilling's good. I like chilling. Chilling is awesome. Because you've been doing a lot of these challenges as well, haven't you, Melina? Ah, gotcha. Yep. While the munchkins are away, the adults will play. Well, I never bothered having any munchkins, so that's not really an issue for me. Broke my own spikes, that wasn't a good look. Let's rebuild those, shall we? Spikies. Personal best. Damn, Skip. Killing it. Cool. Everybody's killing it. I like it. Oh, did I? No, I'm not. With what's going on with Discord at the moment, I don't tend to join a lot of Discords anymore. I'm only on Melina's, the speedrunner one, and Ollie's got a Discord as well. They're the only ones I'm on at the moment. Nah, you're right. You're good. I kind of figured, but I thought I'd answer anyway. Let's put you in. Hey, 5 bars. Ah, these mustn't have been full of. Alright, let's get on that. Yeah, I was aware of who Oat Horse was. I just don't do. I'm not really sort of at a stage where I want to do mods with Valheim just yet. Maybe after they do the maybe after they do a full release, I'll look at it. But I'm always a bit annoyed with trying to keep the game and the mods, you know, at the right version, blah, blah, blah. I know the way Valheim does things is probably a bit less painful than what I have in my head, but yeah, it's just, you know, it's just my way, just my thing. What am I doing? How much iron have we got? Not nearly enough. Alright, let's see if we can make anything. We probably can't. I have a feeling we need 20, but I'll ask the question. We want the iron axe first. Yeah, we need 20. Alright, that's fine. We'll wait for that to smelt. I haven't used mods for a long time. Only after my third playthrough or so. Yep. Much either than a trophy hunt. Yeah, trophy hunt's the thing that I'm kind of interested in giving a go at some stage. I will definitely give it a bash. I don't know. I just want to finish a few projects, and I think I'll wait until after Deep North, and I've carried through my what will then hopefully be 3 playthroughs. So I'll have this series all carry on into Deep North, and then I've got my normal playthrough, which I did in 2024. I'll have to finish that off, and then I've got my hardcore run, which I'll finish off as well. So I think by the time I'm done with all of those, I think I'll be very, very ready to do some mods and some trophy hunt type stuff. So yeah. Alright, I need to... Yeah, I'm going to have a quick necessary dash to the facilities. I try to get through these streams without needing one, but the volume of caffeine I've had today, I have exceeded my capacity. So I'm going to have a quick little break, and I will be back in a moment. And I'm back. Thank you for indulging my need to, yes, stop my eyes from floating. And they were getting very close to floating, to be sure. Oh, I think that was probably the closest I've come to the Austin Powers, you know, being unfrozen break that he had. I think I gave that a run for its money. Whew, okay. Now we want to load this back up again. Awesome, thank you. I went looking for royalty-free Viking music ages ago when I first did a stream. Can't remember how long it was ago. I don't think it's been 12 months. Maybe it has been 12 months. Ugh, it's been a while. Anyway, yeah, I went looking for kind of Viking type stuff that was royalty free, so I could just put credits on and not have to worry about copyright strikes and all that other lovely stuff that can come up when things don't go right. And I stumbled across this artist, and I got to say, I am actually loving their quite a lot of their stuff. So, yeah, I occasionally, just for a bit of variety, I'll go through and find another, 2 to 4 minute kind of track for intros or breaks or whatever. So yes, I'm very happy it is being enjoyed. Thank you. Alright, let's get this in our iron chest. And then we can look at what we need to put with it. So we want ourselves an iron axe. So we want wood and scraps. Ball leather, check. And wood, check. Oh, at gear. That was the thing that I was thinking I might make. I was debating between the at gear. I mean, the parry. So you only get 2 parry bonus out of it. Mind you, that's still 62 bloody block with my current skills. That's not bad. I mean, that's an improvement over the, what, 8, 6, 8, 48. Alright, let's get the axe done, and we'll worry about at gears later, because it takes, it takes 30. Alright, we'll make that. Alright, I'll put the ball leather back. We're going to commandeer some of that wood. Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of you because we don't need you anymore. Yeah, I want to make the. I need the pickaxe, the iron pickaxe. I mean, I can get chitin with the bronze one, but I prefer the iron one. You get a better chance of getting more chitin. Bit of that blind melon chitin going on. Yeah, we'll get the Where are we at? 12. That's probably going to be enough to make the pickaxe. Let's go and see. How much we got in here? 14. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, so for the pickaxe... Ooh, we've only got 8 cord. Alright. Alright. Pickaxe. Where are you? Yes, it's just the iron. No. Click. There we go. Alright, so now we can retire both of those. The upgrade... Yeah, it's 10 and 10. Okay. I'll try and upgrade the pickaxe because the durability on this thing is not great. Yeah, 150. I don't know why the iron pickaxe's durability is so crap. You'd think they'd have made it the same as the axe. I mean, look, you got 175 durability. Why'd you make that only 150, honestly? That's just rude. Right. I've got wood on me. Why did you want to attack that for, weirdo? Load them up. I was going to keep this going long enough to, Really? Goodbye. I don't know how he failed to notice that I was standing there, but whatevs. Oh, I better put that core wood away. Make sure I don't accidentally turn it into charcoal. Budget cuts, yes. Yeah, I haven't got any chitin yet. I need to, Actually, I only need 20 iron, so that's fine. Let's put that away. We'll grab you. Yeah, we'll grab the 20 iron. We're gonna upgrade. We're gonna upgrade the... Oh, ran out of stamina. We'll upgrade the pickaxe. So I need the core wood back. We may only get one level on it. Oh. Yeah, we can put another level on it. It would help the durability quite a bit too. But I want that at gear. No, we're gonna have an at gear. I wanna end the stream with something very, very sexy by way of a weapon, so that's what we're gonna do. So, what do I need? I need 30. Well, we've definitely got enough iron for it. We're going to come up short on charcoal though, so let's take our sexy new axe out for a spin. Yeah, I'll call that a successful weapons test. Yeah, that's pretty effective. I like that. It's good. It's good. What have I done with that? There we go. Right, come over here, dopey. Yeah, that'll keep us going for another 5 minutes. Alright, let's put that in here so we don't accidentally burn it. Oh, hello. Welcome back, C. How would you be? Was your tea nice? That's about as good as my rhymes are going to get for now. Sorry. That'll be enough for an app. Yeah. All right. Let's get this. Let's get this chunky weapon thing underway. Alright, let's put this in here. I'll get rid of our fine wood. Alright, what do I need for the at gear? Regular wood, iron and scraps. Okay, that's good. Scraps. Regular wood. And some iron. Thank you for coming. We might put that in the number 1 slot because that is definitely better. Actually, you know what? I want to make sure I grind that skill, so we're going to put you away and you away as well. Resin? Yeah, I'd have resin. Oh, I'm done with feathers. Oh, over there. Eyes. We put those over in here. Feckin' seeds. Seeds are outside. Yep. All right. We got ourselves. Ta-da. We have an at-gear. Excuse me. Which is a very delicious looking polearm. So, I feel like we need to do a weapons test. Let's go back through... Let's go back through this one. And we'll see if we can find some locals. Oh, look, I can hear one right now. Yes. Yeah. I'm kind of happy with that. Do I have any gobbos that want to volunteer their time? No. Alright. Yeah, I'm oh, look at this little party that's coming over. They heard I had a new weapon and they wanted to be in on the action. Look at this. Come on, fellas. Oh, stop short on that. Oh yeah. 3D combat for the loss. Any other volunteers? No? No other volunteers? Oh, that's disappointing. I thought there might be an opinionated tree in here somewhere. Oh, hello. Speaking of opinionated trees. We'll go and have a chat with the leader of the opinionated tree. Hang on. I saw one over here. Where did I see it? I thought I saw a... Oh, there it is. It's over there. I thought it was closer. Oh, yeah, there it is. This should be close enough to get his attention. Yep, here he is. Mate! How you going? Would you like to participate in my latest weapons testing program? Oh, you would! Now, the downside here is... the at gear actually does worse damage against this guy because it's piercing damage. But I've got a rude surprise for him. You see, he thinks he's winning the fight. Not anymore. Come on, switch weapons. There we go. I like that party piece that the at gear has. I've not really spent more than 5 seconds with the at gear, to be brutally honest. I've inevitably made one and then had no skill in it, and then 5 minutes later I've had something better in whatever the primary weapon was that I was using, so like maces typically, which is why I've told myself I'm not having a mace during this playthrough. Because they are like a really strong weapon with the knockback and all the rest of it, and with the easier combat setting I really don't have any need to have one, so that's why I said, look, we're not letting ourselves have a mace, and I am going to let myself play with beautiful little toys like this one. Alright, I'm gonna call that a win for a weapons test. Oh. Did I hear my favourite friend go, Woah? I did. Come up here, buddy. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call that a win as far as weapons testing goes. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the team of training dummies who are able and ready on hand to assist me with my weapons testing. Excuse me again. Alright, let's get this stuff away. No more foods. Alright, goes up in here. Alright, I think that's going to put us in pretty good stead for our next session. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to get some more wood gathering going on, but we've got our awesome axe going now. So gathering wood is not going to be a problem. Guck. And ooze, and bones, and stone, and trophies, and trophies. That should be it. Yep, just need a repair and we are good. Oh yeah, and this repair as well. Oh, hello. Really? You're walking through my base, I'm standing right in front of you, and somehow I still took you by surprise. Anyway. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Alright, let's get ourselves set up on here. Let's look impressively heroic. Yes, that looks heroic in a I am Groot kind of way. Although this floating business is weird. Why am I floating? Oh, it's just the combat stance. Okay, all good. Alright, well, we've reached that time. I think I aim for about 3.5 hours today, and we've overshot by less than an Oladino amount. It's only 5 minutes over, so that's not bad at all. Yes, so this has been absolutely fantastic. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Citizen Z. Citizen Z has his own channel. He doesn't do Valheim content, but he likes to do Scum, and he's doing Windrose at the moment, which is awesome. Thank you, Melina. Melina has her own channel, Melina Plays. She does do Valheim content and mods and all that other good stuff. Expert has his own channel, doing Valheim and mods and yes, all that other good stuff. And who else do we have? Itchy. Itchy has his own channel. He does videos occasionally on all kinds of stuff. So feel free to catch up on his channel. Ollie, who's already logged out, she has her own channel. She hasn't been doing very much lately due to life things, but she has a wealth of history of Scum and all kinds of other games, so check her out. Have I missed anyone? I hope I haven't missed anyone. I don't think I've missed anyone. If I've missed you, apologies. Just put your hand up in chat and I'll try and squeeze it in right at the end. But chat has been fantastic once again. Thank you guys for doing the good thing and showing up and having all of those lovely things to say and just being awesome people in general. Thank you to those who have been, maybe lurking in the background. If you've been watching during the live scream? Live scream. No, I don't think I want a live scream. I don't think my throat would be up for that. No, during the live stream, thank you. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you also. If you've enjoyed this, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed and you feel like this is your vibe, I would love it if you can hit the old subscribe button. Yeah, until next time, my name is Rudimentary Rob. Thank you very much for watching, and above all, make sure you have yourself an absolutely fantastic day.